Good morning, friends at home. Okay, are you ready? Let's sing hello. Hello, cha cha cha. Hello, cha cha cha. Hello, and how are you? Cha cha cha. I'm fine, cha cha cha. I'm fine, cha cha cha. And I hope that you are too. Cha cha cha. I don't know if you could see, guys, but we actually have Mr. Dusty joining us today. You couldn't see him at all yesterday, but he's right over there. Okay. Let's go over what we've been learning so far. So we learned a brand new letter yesterday. Oh, now there's Tyrion. We learned a brand new letter yesterday. Speaking of Tyrion, what is the name of this letter, guys? Good. It's the letter T. Can we say T? T. And what sound does T make, guys? Good. T says ta, ta. Can we say ta, 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 ta? Like ta, ta, turtle. Ta, ta, turtle. Can we say T, T, ta, 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 turtle? Ta, ta, turtle. Very good, guys. Hold on. I didn't grab anything to erase this with. Okay, and we got a new sight word yesterday. Let's go over our old sight words first. Our old sight word, this is the first one we did this month. What does Y-E-S spell? What does Y-E-S spell? It spells yes, all right? We say yes, yes. And then our other sight word was N-O that we've learned so far. What does N-O spell? Good, it spells no. And then today's sight word, we're just going to end a T on it. Means kind of the same thing. What does N-O-T spell? Good, it spells not. Not. We are not in school today. Could we say not? Not. Good, so my sentence was... You guys should be able to read most of this. Ready? You read it to me first. I am not in your, and this word we don't know, center. Well, you might have seen it around the classroom. That's why I picked it. Ready? Can we say it together? I am not in your center. Very good, guys. Okay, so let's do our word family. Remember, our word family for this week is, well, this month, what did I say this week? It's the whole month. Is the AT family. What does AT spell again? It says at. Can we say at? At. This is our first letter. What we used, what letter is this? C. What sound does C make? C says ka, ka. And then we're going to add at. So we have ka, at, ka, at, ka, at. What does that say? Cat. Good. What letter is this? So letter R. What sound does R make? R says r, r. And then we're going to add at. So we have r, at, r, at, r, at. What is that? Rat. Like rat. Squeak, squeak. Can we say rat, rat? What letter is this? B. And what sound does B make, guys? B says b, b. Then we're going to add at. So we have b, at, b, at, b, at. What does that say? Bat, right? Like a bat that flies or a baseball bat. Could we say bat, bat? What letter is this? Good, it's an H. What sound does H make, guys? H says h, h. Then we're going to add at. So we have h, at, h, at, h, at. What does this say? Hat, right? Like a hat like we wear on our head. Could we say hat, hat? And then the new one we got yesterday. What letter is this? Good, it's the letter S. And remember, this is our snake letter. The sound is S snake. It says S, right? Like a snake, right? So S. And then at. So we have S, at, S, at, S, at. What does this say? Sat, right? Like I sat on the couch. Can we say sat, sat? Good. So can everyone repeat after me? Remember, everything's going to rhyme. Anything that has the same ending sound totally rhymes. So already we have at, cat, cat, rat, rat, bat, bat, hat, hat, sat, sat. Very good, guys. So let's do our math stuff. Let's go over our shape and color and numbers, and then we'll go over our water topic. Which is this horribly drawn shape supposed to be? What is this thing? Good, it's an oval. Could we say oval, oval? And guys, does an oval have curved sides or straight sides? What do you think, curved or straight? Good, it has curved sides, right? Like the letter C. We can see it right here. It's curved. Could we say curved sides? Curved sides. So one more time, oval, oval, curved. Could we say curved, curved sides? Good. Let's do our number. Our two numbers of the month are these guys. So what are they? What number is this? Good, this is the number 13. Could we say 13? 13. And what number is this? It's the number 14. Could we say 14? 14. So one more time. 13, 13, 14, 14. Very good. So now our color. We're going to list Yoshi again. So guys, what color is my Yoshi? What color am I? What color is he, friends? He's blue, right? Could we say blue, blue? Blue is our color of the month. Thank you, Yoshi. Bye-bye. Okay, so we are going to move on to our water topic. Now, we last week talked about the types of places we could find water, right? Like ocean, pool, toilet, remember? So this week, right, we're talking about water and temperature. So what does temperature mean again? Temperature is just a fancy word that means hot or cold. And we're going to talk about what happens to water when it changes temperature. Now, yesterday we talked a little bit about our weather and water, right? We talked about things that fall out of the clouds. Does anybody remember that fancy name for the things that fall out of our clouds? Begins with a P. It's precipitation. Wow, what a long word, right? It just means stuff that falls out of the clouds, though. Well, water. Could we say precipitation? Ready? Precipitation. So what does this have to do with water? Well, remember, it's the types of water that falls out of the clouds. So there were 4 types. The first type, it looks like we might actually be getting soon because it's kind of cloudy outside. So remember I said in spring, it's kind of warm, right? It's going to be spring starting on Saturday. So our first type of precipitation is the kind we get when it's warm outside. The water is kind of warm and it's in its liquid stage. Liquid means like the type of water I have in my glass, okay? This is liquid water. It's what comes out of our faucet, our bathtub. It's what we swim in and what we drink. Like I said, it's not even just people. If you look behind me, guys, at my guinea pigs, you'll see they have water bottles as well. So that's liquid water. It's the kind that people and animals drink. It's what we take a bath in. So liquid water that comes out of the sky as what? It comes out of the sky as rain, okay? So rain is a liquid. So now that it's spring, remember, we're going to probably get a lot of rain. It's warm outside, or will be warm. It's not yet, but it will be. We're going to get a lot of rain. So when we go outside, we're going to need our hats, rain boots, rain coats, umbrellas, all that good stuff soon because it's raining. So rain is a liquid. So liquid, again, looks like the stuff we have here. Okay, this is a liquid. Now, liquids, again, are the things we drink or the things we take a bath in. Liquids are actually something that takes the shape of its container. So what does that mean? It's when I put it in something, it makes the same shape. So right now it's in my water glass, so it makes the same shape as my water. You could see that. But if I were to take this water and pour it into this container, look, now it's this shape. So now it's changed to a rectangle shape instead of a circle or a cylinder shape. So water, liquid water, takes the shape of whatever container it's in. So again, this is the stuff that falls out of the clouds when it's raining. But we know that's not the only type of precipitation. We said in spring it's cold, but all winter we've had a different type of precipitation falling down. We actually lost 2 days of school from it. So what happens to the water when it gets cold in winter, friends? What happens to it? We say it freezes and it turns into a solid. So it's no longer liquid like this. It turns into a solid. It's hard. So unfortunately, I don't have any ice in my freezer. I was planning on making some before I went to bed last night, but guess what I forgot to do? But that's okay. I grabbed an ice pop. Same idea. Okay, ice pop. This is just frozen fruit juice instead of frozen water, which is the same thing. Juice, right, is a liquid. We can drink it. So this is a solid, okay? I just dropped it on the floor. But see how it's hard, okay? It's hard. This is a solid. This is what happens to the snow, okay? When the snow gets cold, it hardens, just like this ice pop was juice that hardened into an ice pop. See, it's hard now. So this is what we could say is a solid. Could we say solid, solid? Now it doesn't change shape, right? When we pour the water, it changes shape. Look, if I put my ice pop in here, looks exactly the same. Solids don't change shape. Okay, so that's what happens to our snow. It turns into a solid. The water freezes from liquid to a solid when it gets cold. And what do we get? Again, we get snow. Okay, so we've had that all winter, right? Because it's been cold. And we've had little snowflakes all winter long because the water froze and turned into a solid. And we got snow. So rain is our when it's warm and snow is when it's cold. So those are our T1. Remember, rain is our liquid and snow is our solid. Okay, rain, liquid, snow, solid. I'm gonna go put this ice pop back before it melts. Hold on. Hey, the ice pop's back in the freezer. I didn't want it to melt. It's yummy. So those are only 2 of our types, right? We know there's 4 types altogether. The other type also has to do with ice. Fortunately, as I said, I forgot to make the ice, but that's okay. We got the idea. Does anyone remember the type that looks like small, tiny ice cubes? It also starts with an S, and it's also a solid. It was sleet, and sleet looks like little tiny pieces of ice. Can we say sleet? Sleet. And because it's an ice, it's also a solid. Now, we sometimes see these during the winter again because the ice is frozen, it gets cold, and it turns into sleet. Now, our last one is the big chunks of ice. It would be like, had I actually made the ice like I meant to, it would have been big chunks of ice falling out of the sky. Interestingly enough, sometimes these chunks can be as big as golf balls, not even just like the kind of ice that comes out of the freezer. So this kind was called hail. Could we say hail? Now, hail's interesting. It does happen when the ice freezes, but you know what most of the time actually happens, the time we see it the most is a lot of times during thunderstorms in the summer. So you're like, what? Summer? Isn't it supposed to be warm? So when thunderstorms happen is when the 2 temperatures in the air, the hot and the cold, crash into each other, okay? And it actually causes hail, even though it's in the middle of the summer. Sometimes we can get hail, which is frozen ice in the middle of summer. Crazy, right? So these are our 4 types. So rain is our only liquid type, liquid like this. Our other types, snow, sleet, and hail, are all solids. They're hard like ice. So one more time, can you guys say your types with me? Can we say rain, rain, snow, snow, sleet, sleet, hail, hail. So we are going to read a book today about snow. Remember yesterday we read our book about rain, our liquid. So today we're going to read a book about snow, which is our solid water. So again, what season are we getting snow in, guys? Winter, right? 'Cause it's got to be cold for that water to harden and freeze. So this book is called Snow, and you can see because it has snow all over the cover. And just like yesterday, it's another book with one of these stickers. This is a Caldecott Honor book, which means it's won an award. So we know this is going to be a good book already just by looking at it because it's won an award. So this book is called Snow. The skies are gray. Remember, when it rains or snows, it's going to be cloudy and gray. The rooftops are gray. The whole city looks gray. Then one snowflake fell. "It's snowing," said the boy with the dog. "It's only one snowflake," said his grandfather with the beard. Then 2 snowflakes. "It's snowing," said the boy with the dog. "It's nothing," said the man with the hat. Then 3 snowflakes. "It's snowing," said the boy with the dog. "It'll melt," said the lady with the umbrella. So what does melt mean? Well, when it gets warm, what happens to the snow? It disappears, right? When it's cold, the snow is a solid and hard, but when it gets warmer, the snow melts and turns back into a liquid when it gets warm. A few snowflakes fell down and melted. But as soon as one snowflake melted, another took its place. So right now we only have a couple of snowflakes. What they call when it's just a few snowflakes, a few light, tiny little snowflakes, they call it flurries. Could we say flurries? Flurries means a few snowflakes. This is flurrying. "No snow," said the radio. "No snow," said the television. Do you think the radio and the TV people are right? Oh, right, it's snowing. I don't think their weather forecast is right. But snowflakes did not listen to the radio, and they did not watch television, so they didn't listen to the forecast. It just kept snowing. So it's still flurrying. There's still a little bit of snow falling. Now look, it keeps going. All the snowflakes know how to do is snow, snow, snow. The snowflakes kept coming and coming and coming. So it went from flurries to a little bit of snow to a lot of snow. Do you know what we call when we have a lot of snow, friends, and it's really windy? We call it a blizzard. That's when we had one of those when school closed. It was so snowy we couldn't go to school because it was so snowy and so windy. We call that a blizzard. Could we say blizzard? Blizzard means lots of snow. The snowflakes were circling and swirling, spinning and twirling, dancing, playing there and here. So look, now it's snowing everywhere. Floating and floating through the air, snowflakes falling everywhere. The rooftops grew lighter and lighter. "It's snowing," said the boy with the dog. I think he's right now, right? Look at all that snow. The rooftops were white. Look at all the snow. The whole city was covered in a white blanket. "Snow," said the boy. The end. So I hope you guys liked the 2 stories you read about snow and rain. I'm going to send you guys, I think I said I was going to send it yesterday, but I didn't. I'm going to send you guys a video today to watch after this that's going to show real pictures of the 4 types of precipitation: snow, sleet, rain, and hail. And also, I had done a science experiment last year when school was actually closed. We were going to do it today, but obviously we can't because we're not in school. So I'm going to send you a video of the science experiment we were going to do today. I did it with my class last year when school was closed, and we were doing school on the computer just like this. So when you guys are done with that, you can watch my science experiment video. We may do it this week in school, but I'm not quite sure if we're going to have time. So I'm going to send you guys the video, and you could watch me doing the experiment last year at my house. Okay, we're going to talk about how to change water from a solid to a liquid, and from a liquid to a solid, and even into a gas. It's a gas. We haven't learned that yet. So, but if you watch the video, you'll find out. So tomorrow, friends, we are going to go back to school. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. So tomorrow, I'd like everyone to go bring some to, I said that's really backwards. Today, I'd like you to go around your house and find something green to wear, and you're going to wear it to school tomorrow to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So I will see you then for St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. We're going to read a St. Patrick's Day book, wear green, and I actually have a really cool science experiment that goes with St. Patrick's Day and water. So I will see you guys then, and I hope you have an awesome afternoon. Bye.